Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. I will be your professional monster slayer for this episode, and we are rocking a pretty cool style today. I managed to find a pretty cool mod. That's Lambert's jacket that I'm wearing. And I'll just kind of replace the model for Freya's warrior's armor. And I'm using the Manticore gauntlets, boots, and trousers with it, and I think it looks pretty goddamn cool. Gotta say. We've also, gotten ourselves a little shave and a new hairdo. Well, shave, I mean. It's the San Andreas logic where you go in for a haircut and you end up with more hair on your head. But yeah, we're gonna be doing.
Why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Oh.
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, you said that we should come and visit you. So, I'm here because you need help. But yeah, we're here to do Keira's little, favor quest. And yet, she's,
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Very much so indeed. So yeah, we're here to, help you, woman. God damn it. Don't you act all ignorant and shit, like you don't know. She does have a lot of formulas, though. I wonder if she has... Holy fuck. She does. Ooh, a couple of books too. Large sorceresses? Let's do it. Let's buy them all. This is the conjunction of the spheres. Travel between worlds. I learned a woman after my own heart. Damn, can I sell something to her? Just kinda even out. Just gonna get that trading going, so that we kinda get back some of our money. Recoup some of our little investment here. I don't really see anything that's too shit, damn it. Don't really get a lot from these. Screw it. Why the hell does that sound pop up now and then, every now and then, even though I'm not doing any quest related stuff? So weird. We're not gonna ask her that. We're not gonna ask her that either, because we already asked her that and we already know.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Huh, indeed. She was talking to the spirit about some rats. So once again those rats come into play. I guess she may have some interest in that plague research that we also read about.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
What's your motivation for this?
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Hey, I sympathize, I sympathize. She pronounced this guy's name very interestingly. I think she called him Serad. I've heard the name Veserad as well. Yeah, so it's interesting. There seems to be different pronunciations for the various different names. That's cool. A little flair, a little like touch on the lore, or like the region. Maybe different dialects and accents pronounce names differently. I don't know. That's it. I'm probably reading way too much into it.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Fuck's sake, Geralt.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Damn. That's a pretty substantial, pretty kind of impressive piece of technology. You'd think that or I don't know, magic contraption. You'd think that people would actually know of it, but hey!
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, huh? I suspect you're playing us, but I'll allow it. If only because you're so goddamn sweet. Ah, the power of women, man. Okay, so we're off to Fyke Isle. It seems that Keira Metz has a desire to lift some kind of interesting curse off the island. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. Actually, I'm not. But I could just go cut straight through this little, like, bog area, rather than going around. I didn't anchor those drummers. Fantastic. Okay, so here are two boats. In the last episode, I took this boat to kind of get myself out of from that little Elven Ruins exit that we ended up in the last episode. So I kind of used this boat to get myself out of there safely and soundly. Oh, drowners at the shore. But yeah, okay. So we are off to Fyke Isle. Keira Metz has a desire to lift this curse, which seems to have been placed by someone, or maybe a group of people, after the peasants from a nearby village came to attack the island. The lord of
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Wow. Okay, Kira's a goddamn mind reader. But yeah, so it seems that villagers from a nearby village, probably the one that's right here to the left, Oraton, they were starving, and they thought that the lord who had kind of bunkered himself on this island, that they thought that he had a bunch of, or a lot of food at least. Maybe other provisions as well, who knows. And they thought that they'd pay him a little visit. Get some of those goodies for themselves. Unfortunately, shit went down. People lost their lives. And,
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Geralt doesn't have much faith in this little contraption. Hey! You know. Hey! I understand. If it's a new thing, you know, yeah, you're kind of, you know, suspicious. Perfect. Oh, I didn't. Oh, fuck. I was hoping to use those explosives to kill some of some of the others. Oh, there we go. This is perfect. Wonderful. Drowners up ahead of as well. Makes sense for all of these necrophages to be here. I imagine that there was plenty of food after all the peasants. I think what they said was that all the peasants that came to this island, they all died. Whew. Some bad shit went down here. Oh, and here we see some kind of... I'm hesitant to say an amphitheater, but maybe some kind of ritualistic space for rituals, for festivals, like a mini square, a gathering place. Look.
What? Lost your nerve?
Nope. I was hoping to loot that, but apparently I aggroed this guy. Oh. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, here's another one. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. I guess I somehow managed to reapply the stun twice. I didn't hear any, like, sword blow effect, so kind of hard. That's why feedback is so important, so that you know what the hell is going on. Oh, you could go down here. I thought so. I must have missed the exit. Or entrance, rather. We are going inside rather than out. Errands. The most acceptable form of currency in The Witcher 3 is Novigrad crowns, but there are also... is it Cimmerian Orens and Nilfgaardian florins? Those coins are also present throughout the game, and you can take those and exchange them in banks for Novigrad crowns. Which is nice. Superb. He didn't drop anything. Oh, no, he did. No, he didn't. That's fine. Oh. Now that we're here on Fyke Isle, I am gonna try to do my best to find all of the kind of magical resonance patches. There are patches throughout this place, or maybe not patches, but there are basically magical resonance left by the peasants when they were here, and you can use the lamp to kind of get more lore information about what happened here. Bunch of necrophages here. Everything from these ghouls to drowners to shit, what are they called? I know their names. I've forgotten. Oh, I have to check now. I refuse to not know. Rot fiends, right. Right. Ooh. Pretty bad, pretty big little horde of them here. I wasn't expected to kill him in 2 hits. Let's use Igni on that swarm. It worked, sweet. Looks like a swarm of flies, maybe bees, not sure. But they're pretty easy to dispatch. Whoop. Sounds like there's more to my left, but... Ooh, one more spawned. Holy shit. Shit. Ah, damn. Out of stamina. Ah, goddamn. There's no like discernible pattern for me to kind of get a sense for how many hits they can take before they explode. 3. How about 3? Okay. Fair enough. I need to keep on. I need to be mindful of that, just to make sure that they don't accidentally catch me in their little explosion. I have a full health though, so I'm set. I'm still okay. Okay, so it's been a while. I'm not really sure where all of the magical resonance spots are. I think... No, there's not one here. Okay. I know there's one inside the... at least one. No, there are at least two. In the tower itself. There's one just outside it, and there's one here in this little village here. Oh, maybe these are where the villages that attacked the tower. I don't really get the sense that that's the case though. Vesserod lived in lived in Crow's Perch, and that's where he kind of operated from, and he fled here after, I guess, when he heard that the Nilfgaardians were coming, maybe?
Come on, come closer.
Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh shit. Don't panic. Calm down. You got this. Damn. Okay, sweet. Whew. This is gonna be intense, I can feel it. I know it already. Looks like more ghouls up ahead, and one of those swarms of insects as well. Lambert's armor here isn't exactly the most optimal armor to use. But that's okay. We like the challenge. Oh, beautiful. Oop. So far so good. Let's see if I can keep this up though. Let's eat some just in case. Oop. Oh, 1 orange. Fuck it, I'm not greedy. I'll take what I can. Not bad. Ooh! There we have our first little magical resonance thingy-majiggy. This little green... This green light here.
Let's try Keira's lamp.
Any enemies nearby, though? Ooh, there. I should be fine. Alright, we have to... Yep. Let's position us.
They left us, look! All of them done went! They left us, look! All of them done went! We have to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go! Find a boat and come back for me! If you make it across. Ha! Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it!
Guess this guy was left behind. That's his bones there, yeah. Looks like a lot of tragedy went down that day. Man. I can definitely understand the frustration and just the utter anguish of the peasants, but nah, I don't know. I don't know what the correct thing would have been to do. Would have been to do in their situation. I mean, yeah, okay, no magical resonance patch here. There was one here in this little wood here up ahead. There it is.
They're onto us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. At him!
There we hear the first mention of Graham. A pretty important character in this little quest. And the story of this tower and its fall. A fast travel signpost, sweet. A grey hag up ahead. Speaking of grey hag, let me reapply my necro oil. Huh, this is... let's see if we can aggro just her. Come on. Come on. Come. No! Oh, goddamn! I thought I had the crossbow equipped. Come on, closer. Ah. Oh, okay, sweet. She wasn't too bad. Looks like this Graham character, looks like the peasants really needed him. And, I mean, I already know why. It's because Graham was kind of intimate with the daughter of the Lord. So they probably used Graham as a way to kind of, maybe, to lure the guards into a sense of false security. If they opened the gate to Graham, the rest were free to charge in and swarm this place. Here we have another patch.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye? I don't know. So, burning. Ah! What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
Looks like some bad shit was going down here. I'm fairly sure, I'm almost 100% sure that there is no magic resonance just outside here. No. Alright, well, we're going inside then. Into this tower that served as a place of refuge for the Lord and his little entourage. Unfortunately, the first time I came in here, I was pretty scared. Not gonna lie, I was scared.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Okay, so we see their weapons. Their intentions weren't exactly to share whatever provisions and resources that were available in this little keep.
The place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Damn, woman. You never know what kind of information you can kind of conclusions you can get to by just examining the environment. But okay, okay. I guess we'll give it a break.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Jesus.
Blood. Many must have died here.
The first time I heard that door banging like that. Phew. It's kind of dark here, goddamn. Lights flickered on, kind of awkwardly, but and this light seems to be tied to the curse, maybe.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Looks like these are the rats that that apparition in, I was gonna say Tristan, I was gonna say Yennefer, Keira, goddamn, that we saw in Keira's place. All these rats. I wonder what purpose they served. No note here? Nope. Okay. In that case, we are done here. Let's move on up. Some kind of study area. Let's see what this has to
Don't
say.
start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Looks like Annabelle was kind of sympathetic to the peasants. Probably because she knew Graham. Looks like the Lord was talking to her about them at the time of their attack. Woohoo! We can see here on this little balcony. They had a pretty nice view of the area. Damn. It's dark. Even though it's only... yeah. It's only noon. Maybe that's one of the curse's effects. Oh.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Huh. This guy seems to have arrived after that little revolt of the peasants, and he met an untimely end here. Could there be a monster in this building? Huh? What the fuck? Holy shit, that's new to me. So you can actually see Annabelle? That's that's Annabelle. I'm gonna keep this lamp up just in case we see her again. Oh, the one we got equipped is better. Then we'll keep it. There she is. And she disappeared. We are still climbing this tower. Hopefully. Yeah, there seems to be a presence here, other than us.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
If we listen really carefully, we can hear someone crying. A lever, not even hidden, it's just out there in plain sight. Another lever, Wonder what that's for.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
A note. I'll grab that in just 1 second.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Let's be honest with her.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Oh man. Okay, so now we know exactly what happened here. This woman, man. I'm hesitant to say that there's anybody who really deserves that fate. Shit, that's horrible.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folk should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
We found a fresh corpse. There are a lot of necrophages. We haven't seen any other specters, any other wraiths. But she seems oddly suspiciously defensive of this. So something's not right.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
I think you do know. Geralt is one perceptive son of a bitch. What a detective. He saw right through her there.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Let's look around first.
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for? Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you. You can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
God damn, it's dark in here. Okay, so, And now we hear her crying, so that's who we heard before as well, I guess.
Alone. All have left me.
The Mage Alexandra's Log, Part 1. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Viscerod is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. The specimens, I guess, would be the rats, maybe something more. Most of the material is starved, oh my god, and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. Okay, so the healthy specimens are not the rats, but rather it seems to be humans. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Södergren managed to prove in her little known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm for the noble work in which they are taking part. Against their will, it's kind of, makes sense that they're not exactly thrilled about that. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I've tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I have the distinct impression that they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Whew, this Alexander dude is pretty cold-hearted. He doesn't seem to care much for the plight of his subjects, and
when will this nightmare end?
And here we see Eesh. What happened to some of them, I guess?
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
I respect dedication,
Alone.
I respect
All
ambition,
have left
but
me.
that's pretty horrible. He was researching on both rats and humans in order to cure the plague, it seems. Day 346. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself. And what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn off ear. At first I was overcome by panic. Was this the first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company. And observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of the illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none, besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Veserat avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to stay clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but he explained the true reason is in due course. Blah. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Interesting. And observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. Who the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Took me a while to connect the dots there. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. Right. But one really good conversation partner, the woman, which would be... that would probably be, with very high probability, that would be Keira Mets. But he seems to be a bit wary of her. Understandable. She's quite persuasive. It makes sense for him to kind of stay clear of her, if only a little bit. Day 362. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained. Something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I am not particularly fond of rats.
When will this nightmare end?
In just 1 second, woman. Okay, but that was really interesting little information we got there. It seems that the Annabelle, the daughter of the lord of this, I guess the region. Ooh, shit. That's dark. Let's use the torch for a little while. Yeah, the girl possessed a weak...
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
So this is where the God, the specimens were contained. Ugh. What a shit fate. But yeah, she was apparently very, it was kind of easy to kind of upset her, I guess. She had a weak mental constitution, which I guess implies that, you know, I'm not gonna say weak-minded, but she was easily disturbed. And I guess that after she had drunk the potion and the rats were eating her and later becoming a wraith. All of that kind of broke her.
Alone. All have left me.
That broke her, and now she's basically kind of mentally unstable, meaning that we can't trust her.
When will this nightmare end?
Soon, I promise, soon. Loot? Can we loot something? What can we loot? Oh, that.
Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
Annabelle, we can't trust you. We know that there's something going on in this tower, and you're slipping, and I don't blame you for that, but we will not be removing, or taking your bones rather, from this tower.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Yeah, no, that's...
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
You're not a stupid woman, but... Oh, ooh, it's dark.
Gotta catch them.
Okay, it's dark. It's very dark. I can't see anything. Spectre oil, anything else can kind of help me here? Shit, I'm not sure. It's dark, though. I could use a... Why can't I kill these? Not this shit again. Oh, I can't leave? Oh my god, it's so dark. I can't believe this. What? What's going on? Why won't it? Not this shit again. Why can't... This has been happening a bit too often now. This whole, like... The enemies being invulnerable, and I have no idea what the hell is causing it. God. Come on, break from combat. Break from combat. Break from combat. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. I can't exit before I kill these guys. But okay, so this is I don't know. No, wait. I'm confused. So they had a lot of health. That's it. I'm confused. They weren't that hard before. Yeah, that was just beyond weird. I guess the rats just had a lot of health. Let's just keep going, keep climbing down. Hopefully we'll find the the spectre, the wraith. Some would call her a pesta. Oh. There she is.
How long are you gonna make me?
Oops. Shit, she's still going. Whoa. She's pretty stacked. Oh god, stop. Oh my god. It's not worth killing them, but they're annoying.
You cannot kill me. You know this.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
You got it. Whew. But annoying with the whole rat thing, I guess. I guess I was just impatient. But I was fairly sure that they should die after like 1 or 2 hits. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, we're off to Oriton, which is this little village here. But we'll do that in the next episode. I'll just start filming when I'm there. Later, everybody.